And now it's time for the 27 Sports Full Court Press.
Well, hello and welcome into everybody's favorite day of the week. I know it's ours.
It's mine.
Full Court Press Friday. Welcome.
Who's got two thumbs and it's its favorite day of the week?
Us.
This guy. Yeah. No more tournaments.
I know, right? We have
No
a ton of great games to get to tonight. Yes, absolutely. Landon, take it away.
Let's start with the team that is always so good, War Eagle. We go out to Auburn, where Washburn Rural and Kevin Borderwick is hosting Topeka High and the legend Ron Slaymaker. We got there in the fourth quarter. Here's K-State commit Maddie Vickery. She's been putting up 30-piece after 30-piece. Only 22 tonight. What a disappointment. Just kidding. Averaging 22 would win Gatorade Player of the Year most years. Now for the Trojans, Kamara Marshall controlling the paint, making Coach Slay happy. Getting points back in the fourth. Now off a screen, Azariah Wrighton. She was a stud as a freshman, and she is a stud as a sophomore. Rural does end up on top big in this one as the starters didn't even play most of the fourth. Final score, Rural 65, T-High 44.
Ooh.
And the boys game, Rural does such a good job creating a fun environment, Caroline.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of student involvement, but let's go to the action. Here's Simon Rowley out to senior Caden Ballard. He's playing for Pops at Washburn next year.
Go Bods.
Coach was there. He got to watch Caden end a 7-0 run to force a Trojan timeout. Now here's sophomore Brody Schwinn to John Hoytel. Back to Schwinn. That's a Schwinning play if I've ever seen it. A little give and go action. Now Drayden Cochran to King Leonard amongst the trees. Waiting. Bueller puts up a shot and falls for the home team. Let's get some Topeka High highlights, though. Bryson McComas playing defense on him would give me in a coma. Driving floater falls for the away team. But here's Simon Rowley for Rural. He got the chain after the game tonight. Tell you what, Coach Hutchins has a good thing going this year. Junior Blues wallop at home, 79-41.
Ooh, look at those Blues.
I'm still talking out to the Thunderdome. Two great games here. Silver Lake at Nemaha Central. We'll start with the girls, second and third in the Big East League. For the Thunder, it's Cammie Dowlinghouse to a cutting Callie Honeyman. That Cammie to Callie connection, too good. Now for the Eagles, it's Caitlin Haney, the standout junior, one of the best players in the area, slicing and dicing for a layup. And she can play both ways. She gets the rejection on defense. And at 5'7", I don't know her ceiling, but college coaches should be running, not walking, to get her on the roster. She gets an assist off of her own block. Now watch her move the defense with her eyes here. Makes his own shift, lobs to an open center. Another assist. Riddle me impressed with last year's state champ. Now Nemaha Central never let in, made it a two-score game late. The Eagles do win on the road, 40-39.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
The boys game, I'll tell you what, this building was tense. Winner takes sole possession of first place in the Big East League. Let's roll Thunder. 6'8" senior Colby Free to the corner three. That's sharp-shooting sophomore Caleb Schmelsley. Boy, can he knock down a shot. Now, for all you people who say, you're 6'8", just dunk it. This highlight's for you. Colby with some extra cheddar.
Too cold.
Eagles in action now. Here's Dane past the Rock Johnson to corner for JP Whitehead. Gets it to go on the away court. Something about the corner threes in this gym. Here's senior Evan Ober. Ding, ding, ding. The price is right, but got to get back. Here goes DeAndre Rosano in transition on the back end. Back and forth game. We don't have a final score for this one. We struggled a bit with those again tonight. It's like we're back in week one, Caroline.
Almost like it.
Take them to the next game. I'm sure this was a fun one.
All right. We got a little bit east and south down Highway 75 from where you were at. The Holton Wildcats playing host to the St. Mary's Bears. St. Mary's, one of the top teams in its 3A district, and Holton in the middle of its 4A pack. The Cats' big man, Brody Myers, spots up from three. It won't go, so cue Bodie Dillon. Swooping rebound and the sneaky stick back. Wildcats again, and check out this move from Carrick DeDonder.
I'm watching.
Little defender in a blender reverse layup action. I'm going to patent that one, by the way. That's trademarked. Then the inevitable Ahurla running a St. Mary's offense. Brady gets the ball rolling. Everybody gets a hand on it, and Ben DeVader gets the look he wanted. He was on tropical time out there, out on an island. Bears again, Hurla again. He got me on the fake there, too, for a sec. Driving and diving through the lane. He gets the bucket, and the Cats claw back in, but it was not enough to get the best of the Bears there tonight. St. Mary's wins it on the road, 66-40.
Coach Will Spradling's got a good thing going for the
Yeah,
Bears.
he does.
Back to Big East action for me. Rossville girls traveling up to Sabetha. Dogs working the ball movement early to the corner for Claire Whitmore. I want to see more of her. She's just a freshman and getting the scoring started on the road for Rossville. My wish, my command, more Whitmore. She gets the offensive board here, uses the glass for two, leading the team in points. and she has 3 more years left for the Dogs. Now off the dribble, here's Riley Dick. Call her Grady the way she's hooping out there. Rossville has a small roster, but this group is mighty. We do not know the final score, but we do know that Rossville won this game. I can tell you that much.
How about them Dogs?
How about the Dogs?
And how about a little trip up to Hoyt?
Let's
Royal
do it.
Valley Panthers hosting the Perry-Lecompton Cause tonight, and the Panthers were cooking by the time that I got there. Avery Stitham's on a mission here, but the floater won't go. Good thing she's got Kiwa Miller on her side. Miller gets the
She's
put
just
back.
a freshman.
Yes,
Holy cow.
I know, right? Stitham again feeding the ball inside this time, and good things happen, Landon, when Athena Broadus gets her hands on the ball. The bucket, the whistle, the and one, and she knocked down the free throw too. Cause now looking for a little bit of life. They've got the ball movement, check. They find David Aldrich, check, and the 2-point bucket, check.
That's 3 for 3.
They've got it all, right? But we've said this before, and I'll say it again, it is hard to win in Hoyt.
That is what they
Royal
say.
Valley keeps its foot on the gas the whole way, winning this one 55-34.
Love a win for the Panthers.
All right, we stay with the Panthers and we stay with the Cause. The boys team getting ready to take the floor now, and it was the opposite in this one. Perry-Lecompton had a big lead after half, but Connor Nolan and the Panthers came with the energy in the second. Little 8-0 run, never hurt nobody.
Didn't hurt me.
The Panthers still cooking. Matt Buskirk will look from 3 this time. He wants it, he's got it. And he's got a perfect swish to go with it. The Cause really feeling the Panthers in pursuit now. Little fast pitch, fastball down the middle from Aiden Graves. I know, right? Colton Kniper knocks it out of the park and makes it a 51-32 Perry lead. When in doubt, just let your big men go to work in the post. Call him Ronnie Baker, the bucket maker, and give him 2 more
Patty
points.
Cake, Ronnie Baker's the man.
Even more nicknames. Royal Valley puts up a fight, but Perry-Lecompton, we're pretty sure, hangs on to win it. They had a big lead again, folks. Please send us those final scores if you have it. And we're bringing it back to our neck of the woods. Topeka West girls hosting one of the best teams in 5A hoops right now, KC Piper.
I'll be the judge of that.
Right? Chargers charging full steam ahead to start. Imani McGlory slides one to Sydney Van Dyke, and Van Dyke does the rest. She scored over that defense, no problem. McGlory again in all her glory, playing solo ball this time. She weaves her way through traffic and made it look easy. Now, if it's working, why would you stop? The Chargers keep on playing through the post. They go back to Van Dyke. She put the work in. She got the points and the foul to go with it. The Chargers, they're keeping at it, but KC Piper was not leaving Topeka without a dub tonight. The Pirates cruise to a 66-20 win.
Good fight for McGlory and crew.
Right? Well, we stay at the home of the Chargers for the boys game. Topeka West still hosting KC Piper, and Piper's boys team is also one of the best in 5A, but the Chargers are on a roll this season too. Malachi Duncan getting things started off on the right foot, knocking one down with both feet behind that 3-point line. That was the outside game. Here's the inside game. Kamani Paul bruising his way through the lane for a tough bucket.
Two first names.
Right? That kid's going to be good. Here comes Piper, though. Just kidding. Here come the Chargers. Paul hauls in the board and hits Jalen Foy like a receiver running a route. Foy finds his way to the end zone or the basket, whichever you prefer. And in case you haven't had enough of him, here's Foy again. Going to show off the footwork, trying to drive to the basket. And that gets the fadeaway jumper to swish. Another 2 for the senior, but again, we still don't have a final score from this one, folks. If you could get those to us, that would be awesome. Had a good game over at T-West tonight.
Orlando and Kara on the struggle bus tonight with the scores. Now let's hit our last game tonight. We got KC Wyandotte at Highland Park. Shout out these last 3 games done by the one and only Eli Millard.
Woo!
Now let's do some Scots action. Here's Corla Lee Jones.
All right.
Shots a rattle in from outside. Now here's number 5, Tatiana Broyles.
From deep.
I love broiling with my oven. You turn it up as high as you can go. Now here's Deasia Sander. Out to Broyles, a little corner 3 action. I tell you what, Highland Park doesn't play a lot of close games. It was tight tonight.
All right.
But the Scots don't run away. They walk away. They crawl away with this one. It's a 43-40 win over KC Wyandotte.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's see some other scores now. We got Hayden at Junction City. Hayden girls win big, 61-14, and Hayden boys win 64-55.
Little bit of a sweep for the Cats there. We've got Rock Creek at Marysville. The girls take this one 52-43.
I like Rock Creek this year. Now Seaman at KC Turner. Seaman girls win 62-7. Holy cow.
That's a big one. Wamigos at Concordia. The girls take this one, another big margin, 59-38.
And Abilene is at Clay Center. Clay Center girls win 58-25. And that is your look at Full Court Press.
We'll be right back after this.